Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Jamie Dawn. I am a professional psychic advisor, success coach, evolutionary, revolutionary, and whew, what an evolutionary time we are in. This video is brought to you just before the full moon in Libra opposing the sun in Aries weekend of March 30th, 31st, April 1st. And I thought I would bring you just some information, maybe a little bit of hopefully some hope, some things to kind of put a pin on the map, if you will, for what you might be able to expect this weekend. I would say that the energy is going to be extremely intense. And I say that because we have a few squares going on. We have some tension points. That's usually what a square means in astrology. And the biggest thing that I can say to you is please, 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 whatever you do, notice when this tension point comes up and take a breath. I have already failed miserably at taking my own advice. So sorry, I fully admit. I've already apologized to my poor spouse who we were having a small little banter and I was looking for something, I couldn't find it. He got passive aggressive and I just, perfect Mercury retrograde in Aries. What are you gonna do? Except own it, apologize. So I'm sharing my own personal story with you to say that's what's up, right? And you're gonna experience something like that probably in your own way, that it almost feels unconscious. And sometimes these things come up and out and we don't even know that they're laying dormant there until we have a tension point like a full moon weekend with all these squares and oppositions going on. And when we're dealing with the sign of Libra, we're dealing with relationships and partnerships. When we're dealing with the sign of Aries, it's about me. It's not just a all about ego me, but it's a how does that affect me? What do I need to do with that, right? And so we're doing this dance between object and subject. And what often happens in relationship is we project the things within ourselves that we are trying to either look at, get outside of ourselves, externalize. And so we tend to kind of throw it out there. And oftentimes we look for that partner, that person, that group, the situation to reflect something different to us or to reflect something back that validates who we are, right? So we're gonna be working with that. We're gonna be working at, wow, what I'm seeing out there reflected to me, either in a relationship or in a business partnership, or in the way that I make compromises or negotiate contracts or anything, maybe even the legal system. We may be looking at that, especially because we're in the middle of tax season here in the US. So we may be looking at all these external situations and saying, wow, is that really me? I don't think I like that. Or, oh, thank God that happened because that must mean I'm okay. So we're gonna be working with this validation between what I see out there. Does it line up with where I am with my values? Because remember, Venus rules Libra. And Venus is the planet that's attraction, financial, beauty, and value. What do I hold value on? And so are these relationships valuable to me? Or is the quality of that relationship or that partnership, is it in alignment with the values that I see for me? If it's not, change is coming. Change is coming. So that's the invitation, is that we work with this energy of object and subject. How do we project what we need, what we want, what we value out into the world? And if it doesn't reflect our values, do we say something? Do we speak up? Do we march for it? Do we negotiate it? The challenge is going to be being able to speak our truth, stand in our power, assert ourselves, because with Mercury and Aries retrograde right now, assertion could be a little unconscious, yes, but it could also cause us to hold back. We may also feel a little fearful about actually being assertive. So Can we assert ourselves, speak our truth, embody what's true for us in a conscious, a aware place? When I'm going to just tweak this word conscious for just a second. So for vocabulary's sake, in the world that I'm working in right now, for me, being conscious means that I'm going to own the world that I'm creating with my words or my actions. That no one else is to blame for how I feel about what I just said. No one else is to blame about what I have done, because I made a choice for me in that moment based on what I believe was true. So everybody's off the hook. If you get mad at what I'm saying, if you get tweaked, if you don't like it, if you do like it, I'm delivering this information because it's coming from my center of truth. And I'm owning it. And if I'm wrong about something and you say, well, that's not a true fact, actually, whatever, and you point something out, okay, well, let's talk about it. Why is that wrong? Or you're right, I'm wrong, it's okay. So I bring this up. Power struggles are going to probably show up for many of us. If you're in a situation where there is a constant power struggle, or you feel as though there has been an abuse of power, it's gonna come up and out. And things are gonna get revealed that you are going to be looking at and saying, is this still acceptable? Because here's the thing, if you don't speak your truth, or you don't take action in a conscious way, a way that you can own it, you may not like all the choices, but you make a choice. If you're doing this, or let's say you don't do this, if you don't make this choice and you just sort of let life unfold and all that, that's your choice too, right? So here comes this full moon. We're going to be having information revealed to us. We're going to have things that suddenly show up that we have been either asking for or wanting. We want the truth. We want the financial relief, or we want to sell this home, or we want this relationship. We want somebody to declare their love to us. Yeah, all of that can show up this weekend. And then what are you going to do, right? So it's not bad. I just want to reiterate, this weekend is intense, but it's not bad. It's going to bring to light some things that needed to be brought to light. And in doing so, it gives us an opportunity to let go of some old patterns, let go of some outdated things that we keep dragging around. The new moon in Pisces set us up for this. We were doing some deep healing. Our wounds were coming up and out for us to embrace and love. And to be able to go, yeah, I can see a bigger picture with this. Here comes this full moon to go, truly, I'm done with it. And I'm doing it in a way, hopefully, that is loving and kind. So I'll leave you with that. Please, please, please keep this as a rule of thumb this weekend. Be kind. If you aren't sure what to say, sometimes saying nothing at all is the kindest thing. Or if you do need to say something that normally would create tension, remember your intention drives it. Be kind. All right, you guys. I'm here. You know how to find me. If you don't, if it's your first time watching these videos, thank you. Like, share, subscribe. And come visit me over at jamiedawn.com, 12listen.com, and I'll be talking on the radio at 12radio.com with my co-host, Brian Benson. We like to get real. Who knows what's going to show up? It's Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern on 12radio.com. And I can't wait to see what else is going to show up for us over this weekend. Be true, be kind. All right, everybody. We'll talk again.